Hey friends, I'm so glad you're joining me. I am excited to be doing this 30-day vlog. It's now titled 18 Wheels and Rollin'. Thank you, Keto Walk. And I think you're really going to enjoy this. You're going to see the behind the scenes every day. The good, the bad, the ugly. Stay tuned here. Roll it. Hey friends. Well, it's Sunday, May 26th. Chris and the pups have just left. And I gotta continue on to New Jersey. I got like 1,200 miles or something to go. Yeah. I deliver Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock in North Bergen, something like that. So, I picked up some ketogenic meal shake, and you're probably saying, why not just eat real food? Well, that's very true. But you know what? It's like my mind's not right lately for cooking food, and so I'd rather just do this so I know that I'm getting something healthy and not crap. Like you buy those, you think you're buying a good like protein bar, whatever, in the store, and you might as well eat a Snickers. It's the same. The amount of sugar, especially if it says like energy bar. I don't fall for that. But anyway, I'm gonna get on the road here again. Today and tomorrow are really about drive days. I didn't film the mudflap, but I'll show you what that looks like when I stop again, because again it has to be retrofitted. They're much too large for the brackets that are used for super singles, so we had to chop some off the width and quite a bit off the length. So, but I'm gonna get on the road. I'm gonna make my quick shake so I can drink this as I'm moving along, and let's get this day rolling. Bye. Area just over the border of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and 90, and I'm going to rest a little bit. I have not been feeling well. I really don't know what's going on, but every time I eat, I get sick. So last night when Chris and I ate at the Skull Tavern restaurant at that Petro in Albert Lee, and I've eaten there many of times, but I had a small salad from the salad bar and a little bit of cottage, like maybe a spoonful of cottage cheese, and I was so sick, and my like chicken tender meal came, and the girl's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I just don't feel well. Can you just box it up? And then this morning I had some breakfast, and again, I mean, I wasn't sick before breakfast, but after breakfast I was sick again, and trip into Jersey. I know there's no place to park truck stops, so I'm probably going to end up being a little further out, and then using some of my hours to actually get there to my 90 or my receiver Tuesday morning. I'm also cognizant of the fact that it's the day after Memorial Day holiday. Everybody's coming back to work, and it's Jersey. So I'm really going to have to think about what time I have to leave and where I should strategically park so that I don't burn up a 24 miles from my 90. So I'm going to have a good drive day tomorrow. But I wanted to add something in. Of course, I parked tonight. I got to go out and do my post-trip inspection. And one of the things that I use oh wow, that lighting is horrible. One of the things that I use every single day is a flashlight. I use it to look in the bunk area if I can't find something and I need more light. I use it to look in trailers when they're shaded and dark inside and I can't see because we don't have interior lights in our trailers. I use it when I'm driving through lots to find my trailer number. I hold my flashlight out my windows at the trailer numbers on the sides, or on the fronts rather. I use it for so many reasons. I'm going to use it to do my my post trip. So I stopped buying a long time ago, or rather a long time ago I stopped buying flashlights that need batteries, just because I think that the failure rate is so great, because you go to use it, your batteries are dead, corroded, whatever. So Chris got me on some really good flashlights. So this deal, I have them turned on. So this one is amazing. It's got different functions if I remember how to use it. Well, anyway, it's got different functions. It's got a clip here, so you know, sometimes I'll clip it on my shirt, clip it on something. Where I found this to be really valuable is it has a magnet on the back, and when Wilbert and I were on the floral loads, you deliver to some areas that aren't really fitted well for receiving, and you know, a lot of docks will have that extended arm that with the light that you can point towards the inside of the trailer so you can see everything. Well, some of the areas didn't, but they had a metal door frame around the dock. This sucker lit up the entire trailer so that we could unload. And I will say that all of my flashlights are USB chargeable. So once a week, I charge all of them. This is another one. This one I love. This is nice and heavy. A lot of times I'll carry this in my pocket if I'm walking to an area that I'm not comfortable with, to see and again, it's like a heavy little weight. We'll leave it at that. But again, like, you know, amazing, just amazing brightness. It's got, you know, the flickering one, if you will. And then this comes with a charging port, so I make sure that this has the connection when I put it back over to charge. And then the last one is the headlamp one. So you wear this on your head, right? Well, I got my headset on too, but let's see, can I turn this so you guys can see it? Anyway, I look like a miner right now. But this one's great too. Again, chargeable by USB, and the other thing is that it's magnetic. So if I want, this just comes off the headband piece. So a lot of good things, but I wouldn't have it any other way. You gotta have a good flashlight, and I would have more than one, because you know, things seem to leave our sides when we most need them. Like, I keep this one clipped right above my visor, so even if I need additional work light, like, that's not the best, but I can use that there. So get yourself a good flashlight for your truck, or a couple of them. It doesn't have to be one of those gigantic ones, like, unless of course you want to use it for weight. Let's see what else. So you guys, I'm staying on top of my clock here. I am down to 2 hours and 27 minutes on my 70 as of right now. Tonight, back 7:57, right? So almost 8 hours, and I'm preserving the 2.5 hours from today so that I can have a full drive clock tomorrow. So the 744 miles that I have to drive, I should be able to knock off, about 600. 545, 600, somewhere in there, which would leave me with about 145 miles. And I will choose to drive those right before my appointment time at 8 o'clock. Again, I got to be careful. New Jersey traffic, day after the holiday, all those good things. But not tonight at midnight, but tomorrow night at midnight. I get back 11 hours. So I'll have plenty of driving hours there. But I just got to plan this right so that I might do an 8-2 split tomorrow. Right? Which means that I have 8 hours in the sleeper, start driving, and then I have to do another 2 hours to get my clock and continue to roll. So that may happen depending on what I do with the traffic piece of it. And then beyond the 11, I kind of get screwed because the next night I get 51 minutes. And then I'm pretty good. Then it's 9.5, then it's almost 8, then it's 11, then it's 10.5. But at 51 minutes, that's gonna kind of screw me. So I don't know. It really is going to depend on what happens after I deliver on Tuesday. If I only deliver and I don't reload till Wednesday, and I reload pretty close to where I'm at, then I can preserve quite a few of those hours, and I won't be so screwed. Because remember, I got to get out of the Northeast. I got to pick up my student. I got to get to Missouri. But that 51 minutes and being low on my clock it's not cool. So, learn to manage your clock so that if you need to do some funky things like I'm doing, so that you can still get to your drop, potentially continue to roll after that, or how are you going to preserve it, you can do those things. So if you're in training, that is the one thing I would drill your trainer, ask questions, even play out some scenarios to see if you can figure out how to manage your clock for certain reasons. So, but I'm parked up at a rest area for the evening. It's interesting running 90 across, so 90 east, right? So I did Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and now I'm in Indiana. I did that today. And I bet you it's one of the large partial rest area facilities, 90 East. So you probably know what I'm talking about. It doesn't have bathroom facilities, but it's got the huge lot. And I bet altogether there's 12 trucks here right now, and there's probably room for at least 100, if not more. It's a couple, well, shoot. It's dark ahead of me, so I can't really see the depth of the lot, but it's got to be 4 or 5 football fields, so probably a couple hundred trucks, but so different running here. But as I get closer to the east, real estate parking becomes less and less available. Come on, focus. I don't know why it does that. It's so stupid. Also, question for you, because it's been driving me nuts. I have a Note 9, right? And when I start filming, like the camera facing forward, I can pause, but I can't flip the camera so you can see something and then flip it back onto me. Unless you know how to do it, and I don't. If you do, well, let me know, because this drives me crazy. Or the opposite is true. I start externally, then I want to turn around to talk to you. But I haven't figured it out. So, but I'm gonna get back in the bunk area wean her off the dry dog food. So slowly her portion of raw food will get larger, her dry kibble will get less, and then she'll be on raw food just like Jake. But Chris and I mean, raw food diet is not a cheap option, but we feel it's one of the best nutritional options for the dogs. So I think what we're going to do, we talked about it tonight, is buying a full cow and have that be our ground beef for the dogs. It's just cheaper that way versus going, I've even tried to buy it at Sam's Club, and you're still going to pay, but I think butchering is going to be even less expensive than that. So that's what we're looking at. But Miley, yeah, she ate her food, and then Jake was eating, and then Jake walked away because Jake likes to eat sort of in the comforts of his own personal space, and he walks away because she was all making all sorts of noise, I guess, and then when he walked away, she went and ate his food, and he just watched. Like, if that was my son's dog that had attempted to even do that, Jake would be like all up in his grill. Jake will defend his food, not like not like dog fight way, but just be like, he'll tell you, nope, not my plate, not my food. But with Miley, he's just a sucker. So I don't know, Uncle Jake, that's what we've been calling him, to Miley. Uncle Jake, he's got to man up a little bit. He was the first pit in the house. He's got to stand strong, because that Miley, whoo-wee. Yep, I've seen it. She is going to overpower him if he doesn't, establish his ground. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. But I'm looking forward to see what she looks like. And so I'm going home. Next time I'm going home is probably mid-July for the cabin. And that means that she will have been on the raw food for 4 to 6 weeks maybe. And I can't wait to see what she looks like. Like, I think she's going to beef right up, and she's going to look good. And, yeah, it'll be... I'm just really impressed with what this is doing to the temperament. They're just, Jake's teeth looks good, his eyes look good. He still has his allergies, but he just really looks good. Like, he's just my little buddy. He makes me so happy. But all right, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get going here. So, not a lot going on. You saw some dry footage of the River Bluff area in Minnesota, which is a beautiful area, leads right into Lake Wisconsin Dells. And then the Chicago skyline area, as I was coming through on 9094 through Chicago. And then there was a small glimpse, I'm not sure if you saw it, but small glimpse of fireworks when I was going through Indiana to celebrate Memorial Day weekend. So, as we should celebrate and remember those who have fought for our country, those who are fighting for our country. I appreciate your service. My family appreciates your service, dedication, sacrifice, and your families as well. Your family sacrifice while you're away. So come on, focus. All right. Have a good night, everyone. And you will see me tomorrow. It'll be Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. We'll see how far into Jersey